Hello, my name is Marcos Montoiro, and I am the liaison officer with the non-governmental organizations and civil society organizations at the Secretariat of the United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification. Thinking back at what brought me here to Bonn, that was on the 2nd of April of the year 2000. So now it's nearly 21 years, more than 21 years. So I came here just for 1 month to do a consultancy, and here I am all the time working with the Secretariat of the UNCCD. This has been a great pleasure, and having the opportunity also to be in the city of Bonn during all this time. The year 2006, where I was myself. Yeah, I remember very well because it was the International Year of Deserts and Desertification for our convention. So we were having quite a lot of activities to commemorate that year. Unfortunately, I was not very often here in Bonn, but from time to time we were around and we were organizing even several events. I remember that month of July 2006 because we were celebrating the anniversary of Bonn. We were in Haus Castanien at that moment, and we had the opportunity to have the small community that we were at that time, if the UN civil servants in Bonn. We were meeting and having a very nice event in the afternoon and enjoying with our families and everybody in the park of Haus Castanien. There is a very nice picture of all of us there waving to the castle close to the Marshall Room, where we were celebrating this day. I think Bonn is a very unique city, and particularly in terms of the association with the United Nations. It's really amazing what the city, the government, the institutions have done bringing here the United Nations. When the UN was established here, there were only 3 organizations with not many staff. Right now, we are around 1,000 people working towards the sustainable development. And I think this is something that has been nurtured by all the institutions. And at the same time, I think the UN in Bonn is also bringing as a magnet other institutions and other organizations that are working in the same topic. We can look not only the UN institutions, but other intergovernmental or international organizations like the Global Landscape Forum or IRENA are here working on similar topics. Non-governmental organizations that are close also to the aims and objectives of the UN, like German Watch or Bread for the World, and governmental institutions that are also working and supporting what we are doing, like the GIZ or BMZ. The mayor of Bonn, the mayors that we have in Bonn, have always been very supportive, and I think this is also a way of putting everybody under the same umbrella, which is the city of Bonn. And it's a way of having a hub of institutions and people that are devoted for the protection of the environment and also to work on the sustainable development. And this is something also that the citizens in Bonn are taking as something personal, and I can feel some sort of pride and see how the city is mobilizing all the people and institutions with the same aim. So I think this is something unique that we can see here. We hope also that other organizations and institutions could come here and hand in hand with us bring the topic of sustainable development and the protection of the environment higher in the agenda of the country and also worldwide. I really like in Bonn 2 things. First, when you go to the 29th floor of the Lange-Eugen, you could see the amount of trees and green spaces that we have here in the city. It's really, really fantastic. It's unfortunately now that we cannot go there with visitors and show how green and how amazing the city looks. The second part that I really, really like of Bonn is the cultural part. You know, we are very lucky to have amazing places for concerts, for shows that we could enjoy, going from local bands to others that are circling around the world with their music. Ourselves at the UN Convention to Combat Desertification have been collaborating for a long time already with Over the Border Festival, with Manuel Baña and what he has been doing. It's a way also of giving back to the society and try to link something as popular as the music with some problematic issues and challenges that we are facing ourselves at the United Nations in terms of protection of the land or climate change, etc. So we think also bringing together the culture and the environmental issues is something that can be very helpful, because the message through the artists, it will go also in a easier way to the population. So going to the concerts, unfortunately, again, is very complicated now in terms of the pandemic, but you have areas or bars or clubs here in Bonn where you can see and experience this type of music.